All right, guys, we are unboxing and taking a look at this new toy. This is the Uoffile Male Massager toy, and this has a lot of automatic setting. It has 8 suction as well as thrusting and vibration settings. So this thing's going to be very cool. I review a lot of products like this, and I'll be transparent. I've actually worked with this company a lot, Uoffile. There are a lot of, just to give you a little context for the way this category of product works on Amazon, there are a lot of just random brands that are trying to come on. They brand their own toy, they try to sell it. If it doesn't work out, they sort of disappear. This is one of the brands that is lasting and growing on Amazon. So Uoffile has a lot of great products. If you look them up, you're going to see a lot of really high reviews. This company keeps growing. All the products I've gotten from them have all worked very well, very good quality, and also the customers that buy them review them a lot and like them. So let's go ahead and unbox this. First thing I will tell you, it is a nice discreet box within a box. So there was a cardboard, a regular Amazon cardboard box. This came in and this was boxed inside. No one's gonna have any clue what's in it. Usually people in this category like to know that. So we'll go ahead, unbox everything. Now, one of the cool things about this one is you've got this connector here with suction that allows you to hook this up to a wall or a door or a shower door or a toilet. There's different ways you can suction this, and you can hook the device up to it, which allows you to get more of a hands-free experience. That's very great. They do start you off with some lubricant, which you're going to need when you're using a product like this. And then you also have, you got your charging cord. So we have a USB-C to USB when we need to charge it up. All right, let's get this puppy out. Show you what we're working with here, and then we'll run through the settings, show you how it works. Let's get that out of the way. Definitely has a sleek design, but I love the matte black finish. So first of all, it just kind of looks like a futuristic, you could get away with putting this on your nightstand or some random table in your house, and people would be like, wow, cool. Is that like a light or something? You probably wouldn't want to do that because you might have to get into a weirder conversation after that. But it is very cool, very kind of like sleek design, but it's got that matte black finish, which I think is really nice. Now, just to let you know, this is where you're going to hook it up. So you can just screw that in at the bottom. And then if we imagine, see, what I like to think about is, say you're at in a shower door, you could hook this onto the side and kind of run yourself into it, and it'll do its trick on you. But I love that it's got a suction on there, so you can, that makes it a lot more, honestly, this attachment is not normal on these male massagers. And the fact that you have so many settings, these automatic settings, it allows you to get a hands-free experience. I think there's a really good value in this. So I actually think that's probably one of the things I like about it the most. But let's go ahead and actually just run through the settings as well. So take it off. This is very easy to clean. All you have to do is take this out and you can clean it very easily. Now, I will tell you, very lifelike, skin-like feeling. A lot of texture inside that is going to definitely bring out sensations. So that is great. Now, the buttons actually blend in really well, which I like. So they're right here on the side. We're going to go ahead, power it on, and just run through all the settings. All right, so it definitely has a very cool look to it. All right, and we're already going. Now we're on setting 1. What happens if I do that? Okay, so we're on setting 2, setting 3, and if you can hear, it's getting more aggressive. Now we're probably, after setting 3, there's a speed increase. Now we're gonna start going into probably different rhythms. See, I've got enough experience with these things. I know what they do. Hopefully you can hear that. I'll just keep running through this so you guys can hear the rest of them. There's just a lot to work with there. Okay. Okay. This button right here is suction. That is what we're working with right now. And now we can run through the suction modes. So we have 1. Here, I'll give you an idea. Okay. Yep. Let's try 3. Even more intense. That's really sucking my hand. Let's try 4. This thing's getting serious, dude. Oh, that's different. So it gets into different rhythms with the suction. Oh, that's intense, dude. That's intense. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here we go, guys. This is what you really wanted to see. Okay, so that's an off and on kind of thing. So you saw the settings we were just doing. We were just running through the vibration modes, we're running through the suction modes. And then if you add that to the mix of any of those, there's so much versatility of the different modes you can run here. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'll show you. So, oh, okay. So this is where we actually operate this from. That's setting 1. That's setting 2. Setting 3. Setting 4. Setting 5. And I think that's the last setting right there. All right, so here's the cool thing. There's also an intensity mode. So let's run one of these and then hit the intense button. Now we're increasing the speed. This thing has a lot of torque, but it's also extremely simple and easy to use. I'll just hold that down to power it off. Okay, so my final thoughts. This thing has every setting possible, but they didn't overcomplicate it. They kept it very simple, very easy to use, and a really sleek design with a nice LED that lets you know clearly what setting you're on and what's going on. You're going to have a lot of different settings. This is going to be personal to people. So you're going to discover your best settings. And I think it's just going to be really fun. This is a great quality product. I can't highly recommend this male massager enough. As far as automatic male massagers, there's some innovation here that I haven't seen on a lot of the other models, but there's also a simplicity, which I think is really important when you're doing something like this. So highly recommend.